Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to see how we can use PS tool to install multiple patches on the multiple remote computer. Okay, in the earlier video, you can see here on my screen. In this video, we had created a part 1. Why? Because we had used here only the built-in command to install the Windows patches on the remote computer. But there was some limitation on this part because there were multiple steps involved in this. Let me show you the script here. Okay, what we were doing that we were taking the MSU file, Microsoft Update file, and then we were extracting that with the help of expand command. Okay, this is the command you can see here. So we were extracting that cap files on the remote computer particular folder that is there. We had given this Win update folder, and once the extraction is done, we were selecting the cap file because the cap file is only required for the built-in command to work. And then we were using the dism utility and the add package command to install the cap file on a remote computer. Now this is the way where you don't have to be dependent on any other tools for cap file or the Windows file installation, Windows update file installation. That is the reason we have come up with this script where we are using the PS tool to install the Windows update file directly on a remote computer. So we will not extract anything. We are just giving directly the command to we are using the let me tell you this WUSA Windows Update installation command with the help of PSEXEC tool, and that will automatically install based on our script. It will automatically install all the updates on a remote computer. Now in the first part, selecting Microsoft Update file, we have used here Windows Form function. So we can get file browser in a PowerShell, which will make our life easy. So you don't have to manually edit the script every time you run the script. So let me show you how this works. If I run this section, it is allowing me to select the Microsoft Update file. Now let me show you this folder. There is another file that is a text document and the PowerShell script, but it is only showing me the Windows Update file. Why? Because we have applied some filter here. If you see here, we have given the title. Whichever the file browser prompt will open, it will have a title. So based on that title, we will get the more idea what to select here, because we have included two file browser here in this script. One for the Microsoft Update file selection, and second thing for the server list file selection. So here, if you see here, whenever we are running the script, it should give us the clear idea, hey, what we have to select. And now here in the corner, you can see here, select Windows patches file to install, and it is given like the MSU file, Microsoft Update file, and that is the reason it is showing like that. And again, we have applied filter here, .star.msu. Okay, why it is given? There is a pipe you can see here. So the front part is a static part which will be visible in the file browser, and after the pipe, whatever the file extension you will give, that will be filtered in a file browser, and you will only select that file. Now here, if you see, let me again run that. You can see here the text file, and this is the first section that is visible on the script, but at the back end there are multiple files, multiple extension you can give. Now let me give here semicolon star.txt, and if I now run the script, it will allow me to select the text file even it is saying MSU only, because this is only the static content that is visible on the first part, and that is coming from here. But the second part, which is very much important, whichever the file extension you will give, it will allow you to select that much file. Okay, so in this way we are selecting the file. Now let me remove the text file because I don't want to select that. I just want a Microsoft Update file. Now the next line is a multi-select. So multi-select is mentioned as a true, so it can allow us to select multiple files. And if I comment it out, okay, I don't want to give this line. So suppose I comment it out this line, it will not allow me to select the multiple file. And you can see here, now this time I cannot select that. If I'm selecting the another file, it is automatically deselecting the first one and selecting the second. That is the problem with this, because whenever we are working on a multiple update file, we have to select the multiple update file. If you are selecting only one, then it is fine, but whenever you are willing to install the multiple Windows update file on a remote computer, you have to mention this line, so it will allow you to select the multiple file. Now here we have given some extension. If the hotfixes value is true, is null, then the script should exit. So we have given the if condition here. Suppose you have not selected anything here in this step, then it will say file not selected, press any key to exit the script, and it will exit the script with this command. If you have selected something, then it will run the next command, that is a split path, and here the parameter has been given as a lib. So let me explain you by selecting some value. Okay, what it is doing. Now this time I'm selecting the file and selecting open. Now the first part is completed. Now you can see here in the hotfixes, the complete of the file will be selected. Okay, but here in the next part we don't want complete path, we just need a file name. So whichever the path is selected in the hotfixes, we are splitting the path and we are giving here parameter as a lib. So it will only select the file name with the extension. That is the reason we have given here. So let me run this variable and let's see what data it have captured. And you can see here there is no Windows C drive win update folder name, but it is only the file name and the extension has been taken from the lib command. Now the second part we are running here, again the same thing we have applied, okay, but here we are selecting text file or the CSV file. But you have to pay attention to this line, because we are selecting text file. That is the reason we have given here get-content. If you are selecting CSV file, then you have to say import-CSV, then only the CSV file will work. Now let me run this part, okay, and you can see here now it is only showing me text file, not any other Windows update file. So I have selected that too. Now here in the log file, the third section, what it is doing, whichever the server file, from wherever we are selecting the server file, it will capture the directory of that that folder, and then it will save the report, the patch report on that directory. Now here the log is, you can see we have created a new log variable here, and we are giving the server file path. Now if I run this, the server file path, like we have selected the text file right here from the win update, so it will take only the win update folder. Now how it is taking that? Because in a split path, now this time we have selected the parent. Okay, so earlier we had selected lib. So here whenever you are giving the lib command, it will only select the file name with extension, and whenever you are giving the parent command, it will only select the parent directory and not the file name. Okay, so this is how we have captured the directory name, and here we are showing as a creating a new variable, that is a log file. So we are giving the log file like the directory name, plus we are creating a new CSV file for the report purpose. So here you can change the file name according to your use, and based on that selection it will capture that. So let me run this section, and you can see now if I run this variable, it will show me the complete path of the log file where it will be saved. Okay, now the fourth section, where it is not much important, but it is for the verification purpose. Now this time it will show you the server list, whatever you have selected, and the hotfixes list, whatever the files you have selected. So if I run this part, it will show you the server list. Okay, so in the text file which I selected, there are two servers, 1 and 2, and the patches I have selected 2, so it is showing me 2 sections. Okay, now rest of the script is based on the whatever the value we have given here. Okay, now here we have added a confirmation prompt. So after it output this server list and the patch list here, it will ask you, hey, are you sure you want to install the patches on the above computer? Then press yes. And if you press yes here, then it will automatically start the installation on each computer for each patch file. Now for here, for each server, it is showing that it is checking the first whether the computer is available or not. If the computer is not available, it will say, hey, computer is not accessible. If the computer is available, it will check if this folder is present on the C drive, and if it is not present, then don't worry, it will create a new directory with the same name. And here we have given output as a null, because I don't want any output if the folder is been created or after creating a folder. Now here we are using the for each loop again inside the for each loop of server. because there are multiple patches have been selected, so each patch has to be installed on a server. Now this time we are copying the patches or copy item hotfixes on a remote path. Okay, now here it will copy the patches on a remote computer. It will start to install the patches on remote computer with the PSEXEC tool. Now the command has been given here, so you have to make sure you give the correct path of that PS tool and then server name, and we are using the Windows Update installer, and here the patch name will become, and we are here using the wait and no restart parameter. So for each patch the server should not be restarted. Once all the installation will be done, you should ask for the reboot. Now here I have captured some error. Okay, write the log. If you want, you can give it that, otherwise there is no need. Okay, if you are getting the 3010 error, it means the patch has been installed. If you are getting this error, it means the application, the KB is not applicable on the remote computer. If you are getting 123, it means the patch is not present on the Win Update folder, whatever the path you have given here. Okay, the KB is not present there. So might be the copy command is not worked properly, or the path you have given where the file is copying and from the installation folder is totally different. So you have to verify that part. And as I told you here, it will delete the entire folder. So whenever you are selecting a Windows Update, Windows Update folder to copy the files on a remote computer, you have to select the unique folder. If you want, you can just comment it out, so it will not delete that folder. But you select the unique folder which is not in use, or the multiple members are not using that. So you just create a folder for your activity, and once the activity is done, you remove that folder. So there will be nothing left on the computer. Now if the reboot is yes, okay, you have to restart the computer, and then automatically once all the patches have been installed on a remote computer, so that computer will ask for the reboot. Now here I have given as a confirmation. Okay, so it will ask me for the confirmation. If I say yes, then only it will reboot the computer, otherwise it will not reboot the computer. If you don't want any prompt here and you say, hey, I want to reboot the computer once all the patches have been installed, so you just remove this command. Okay, it will not ask you for the prompt, it will directly reboot the computer. Now in the above thing, okay, if you are not giving any confirmation here, the script will exit here because the exit command has been given. And once all the patches have been installed, we are again running the second part, the second confirmation for the reporting. Now this part will generate a patching report for 24 hours. Okay, and based on that it will collect whichever the KBs or the patches have been installed during this 24 hours. So you will get it whatever the KB you have selected, whether it is installed on a remote computer or it is missing from some computer. So if you say the confirmation yes, it will start running get hotfix command on a particular on each computer one by one, and it will export the CSV in this log file. Okay, that log file we had already given this variable here in the above section. You can see here, right? It is coming from here. Now once all the log file has been exported from all the computer, it will say, hey, detailed report has been saved at this location, and it will show you in a green prompt. Okay, and once it is done, it will hold the script for your confirmation, so you can read this line. Okay, there is no any other intention to hold the script here, but this is at the bottom. So let me clear it out everything, and let me try to run the script. Okay, now I'm selecting patch file. Now I'm selecting server file and saying, hey, are you sure you want to install the patches? If I do not give here yes, and if I directly press enter, it will not do anything, it will exit the script. So let me again run the script, and I do not select the Windows Update file, and I say cancel, and you can see here file not selected, press any key to exit the script. If I hit enter, it will exit the script. Suppose again I run the script and I select the Windows Update file, but this time I do not select the server list, and I hit enter, then it will say, hey, file not selected, press any key to exit. So it will not do anything if you are missing any single part. Now here let me select the script, let me select the server file, and now this time I'm giving yes, I want to install the patches. And you can see here now it has started installing the patches on the remote computer. Now don't worry about this error because the PSEXE is a different tool. That is the reason it works in a you know in a different environment type, so it will show that error because of the legacy. You can see here 182 has been installed on a server. And you can see the second KB is also installed and it is asking for the reboot. I'll say yes, and now it is restarting the server 1. Now it is executing the script on the second computer. So let me show you. This computer is update is being run, and let me open the C drive here to see whether the patches have been copied or not. And you can see here win update folder is there. Okay, once the installation is done, it will automatically be deleted and then it will ask for the reboot. So let's wait here. Okay, install on the server. Okay, now it shows, see, second KB is not applicable on the second computer and it is asking me to reboot. So see here, the folder has been automatically deleted where we had copied the patches. Now let me run it, restart it again. And now it is asking me, hey, do you want to run the patch report for today's patch installation? I'm saying no because the second computer is still being restarted. So the first computer has been restarted properly and we are waiting for the second computer. Okay, both the computer has been restarted. Now let me say yes here. It will generate a patching report and it will show us the path where it have copied that. So it is the same directory from where we have copied the server file. Okay, detailed report has been saved at this location. Reset OS update. Let me open it, and you can see here for first server both KB has been installed. For the second server only 1 KB has been installed because uh, the second KB was not applicable on this, right? And it shows the same error, and you can see here. I don't want to save. Let me delete it. Okay, fine, and press enter. Okay, now the script has been executed successfully. Let me clear it out and let me run this script from the PowerShell so you will get idea. It will not show that red kind of error, right? So okay, right click, run with the PowerShell, and you can see here it is asking me to select the win update, open, then server file list. Okay, let me revert the snapshot. And the second computer as well. Okay, fine. Now the KB is not installed on this both computer, and I'll say yes here. And now you can see the output is quite different here on the PowerShell script. File has been copied on that server. Now it is asking for us to confirmation. I'll say yes, and now we can see here the computer has been restarted. And you can see here the second KB is not applicable on the second computer. It is showing like that, and then restarting this one. Now it is asking for us the prompt, and I'll say yes, restart the second computer. Now it is asking me, do you want to run the patch report? So let me see my both computers are up or not, and based on that I'll run the script. Okay, so let's delete the earlier report. Okay, it is already deleted. Okay, the first computer is up. And second computer is also. I'll say here yes. And you can see here the file has been created now. So it must have updating the details. And you can see here detailed report has been saved at this location. It means it is completed. Let me run it. So we will get 3 entry because on the first server both KB installed, and on the second server only one KB installed. Another KB is a not applicable KB. So this is how you can run the script. Okay, and for the report creation we have given 1 day. You can give multiple day here. You just have to edit this part. So I just enter the 1 day because I want the report to be generated as a one, but you can generate a multiple days report here, like last 10 days or last 30 days. Okay, in this way. So if you have any doubt, you can put into the comment box. I'll try to answer them. Thank you for watching the video.